I am back with my series where I do the analysis of all India installed capacity. Today I am going to talk about August because the data are available on the public domain up to August 2020-21, and it is very pertinent and very proud moment for India to when we talk about the installed capacity in August, because in August we could achieve a landmark, a milestone of 1 lakh megawatt for renewable energy. And we should feel proud, all Indians should feel proud of that moment because we could achieve that thing on 12th of August. And now we have crossed total installed capacity of renewable 1 lakh, and that is about 26% of total capacity. This is not the only thing. Now India stands at fourth position in the world in terms of installed capacity of renewable energy capacity, and fifth in solar, and fourth in wind in terms of installed capacity. Coming back to my series and where I do analysis, if you look at the table, they are basically 4-5 modes of energy generation in India. It is thermal. In thermal, it is coal, lignite, gas, diesel. Then nuclear, hydro, renewable energy sources, and there are 5 regions: northern, western, southern, eastern, northeastern islands. And if you look at the figure for the August, we could cross 388 gigawatt, that is 3,88,133, and out of that the renewable energy resources contribution 1 lakh 683, and for thermal it was 2,34,258, and for nuclear 6,780, and for hydro it is 46,412. Coming to the next point, if you look at here and talk about the percentage of various sources to that of the total installed capacity, for the month of August, the thermal that of total installed capacity is 60%, nuclear is 1.7, and hydro is 11.9, and whereas for renewable energy it is 25.9. If we talk about the contribution of various sources of thermal, the coal contribute 86 of 100%, lignite 2.8, gas 10.6, and diesel is 0.217%. If we start talking about the contribution of various sources of renewable as depicted in the pie chart, the contribution of small hydro out of 100 is 4.7, wind is 39.42, bio is 10, and solar contribute the highest one 45.30. The same has been depicted in that pie chart here. Now time to do it the comparison with respect to the last month so that we can see the progress. If you look at the figure at July 21 and you compare it with August 21, and here in the table there is comparison given region wise. For northern region there is change in 1%, western 0.46, for southern it is 0.424, for eastern region minus 1.8, northeastern minus 1.19, island is same, there is no change, and total change is 0.32. In the segment of percentage comparison of various sources to total installed capacity, if you look at the role of coal, contribution of coal, thermal, in thermal if you look at there is no change, there is change of minus 0.35%, and for nuclear it is again it is in minus. But the good thing is that renewable energy percentage has increased by 0.38 as shown in the table. This is about the percentage comparison of various renewable resources. If you look at the table for July versus August 2021, there is change in the solar installed capacity by 0.39, and that is the main thing, and that contributes to change in the total installed capacity of renewable power for the month of August. If you look at the small hydro, there is small change in the minus, wind in minus, bio is in minus, but percentage of solar is in percentage 0.8657%. That was about the analysis and total installed capacity information for month of August. Again, we should feel proud because we could cross 1 lakh megawatt, 100 gigawatt of renewable power in the month of August. It happened on 12th of August, and it was a proud moment for India because we have started moving towards our journey for renewable energy power. Thank you everyone. Thank you.